Well, it stopped. Try and get these guys as they jump out. Oh, no need. Just shoot that truck. Hello, Warfighters. War is Hell. Welcome to the next episode of What Could Have Happened had Operation Unthinkable been needed. Welcome to Warsaw for the second Warsaw Uprising. While we've been focusing on Iran, there's been a lot of things that have been happening in Europe, but there hasn't been any place where we've seen the center of the action like Poland here for the last few weeks. The individual that we're going to be following is a member of the Polish resistance who was wounded earlier in the war. He's been hearing some noise out front of his home, some pleas from individuals to have their lives saved, a Soviet officer yelling commands. So we're going to step outside here, and he's going to find out that there's a firing squad basically right outside his home. The civilians that are up against the wall have been tried and found guilty of desertion as they've been tried to, or as the Soviet Union has tried to conscript them into their army, and also for conspiracy as members of the resistance. So their punishment is death. Now, as we try to plead for their lives here, that they can spare them, I don't think it's necessarily going to do too much good. Nope, they're dead. Well, this is going to go ahead and push him over the edge. We're going to get back into the house. And he's got some weapons and some equipment from the first Polish uprising. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get that on. We're going to get into this fight here. So underneath this rug, we've got a hidden compartment where all of the weapons and equipment are. But first, let's get to the briefing. Now, here is the lines as of the last episode that took place in Europe. A lot has changed. So what you're going to see here is that Germany has been completely secured by the Germans ahead of schedule, which has allowed all of the other allies to push their troops farther up the front and really advance on Soviet-held positions. So because the Allies are able to make a huge offensive, we're starting to see the Soviets pull off of the front and try and fall back here to better positions. Supplies are very, very low, having now taken 4 nukes from the west. They're low on supplies, low on morale, and in Warsaw, things are getting pretty crazy. The citizens in Warsaw think that they may be the next target for a nuclear explosion, and if that were the case, they're fighting to make sure that they hold the town, and also the Soviets are increasing their reprisals. Now for us here, our goal is to try and get to this church where some of the other members of the resistance are kind of holed up right here. Of course, all across the city there are a lot of Soviets here at various guard posts, checkpoints, and scattered around through the city. There is reports of armor that are on patrol here looking for anybody who might be out and about, and of course the infantry as well is going to make this very difficult. Now that we've got everything on here, it's time to go get some revenge on the officer and the Soviet troops here who just gone ahead and executed those civilians. So we're going to bust out this door here with them not knowing that I am heavily armed. And here we go. We've dropped 2 of them. 3 and 4. It's time to go up to this officer, take some revenge here for all the civilians that he's killed right here. All right, let's just check the area. Now, surely we've been heard here. Oh, we've got a truck coming down the road. I'm gonna get behind this car, use it for cover. I stick my head out. Oh, that's more civilians that they're bringing. We're gonna shoot the driver, just shoot out the engine too, and it looks like the civilians are getting out. If I hadn't stopped them, I wouldn't be surprised if they would have been executed as well. Got another resistance cell moving in here after hearing that engagement, and they're gonna be supporting me here through the rest of this mission. So let's move and start getting to the church. Now, because of the way that this is set up here on the outskirts of Warsaw, this particular part of the town was relatively spared from the first Warsaw Uprising. But it definitely looks like, as you can see here, they are not being spared this time, and this is one of the big resistance areas. Now, this is happening all across the city. It's not just in various pockets. This is just a general uprising that we're seeing, and hopefully there's a better outcome this time around than what we saw before. Now up ahead here, I'm starting to see some Soviet troops at some type of checkpoint, or they've gathered whatever they could, set up some barricades. So we're going to open fire on them, and we're going to take them out here. Yeah, I know for sure one of them's down. If I could take this guy out. There we go. That right side's clear. We've got somebody crouching on the left, and there's one other guy that I can kind of see. Still haven't been able to take him out, which is kind of surprising. I mean, usually I've got better aim than this. All right, we're gonna have to reload here. Got a guy with an MG42 right behind me in cover. I want these guys to move up and, of course, try and get some cover, but be in a better position than just hiding back here. All right, so they're moving up. Dude with the MG42, he's going ahead and opening up on the enemy. We've got more guys coming up here, too. All right, we're going to use this next part of fence for cover. Looks like Soviet forces on the other side of these barricades are firing at my own troops. So they're going to be guys I'm going to have to go ahead and eliminate as well. Again, trying to get everybody to move forward here. I want to move with everybody as much as possible. And I know it is going to be difficult for this mission simply because this is AI in a urban area, and it's going to be difficult. But we're going to do the best that we can to try and stay together here. I don't want to lone wolf unless it's absolutely necessary. Let's keep moving up. MG42 was firing literally right above my head. Oh, I got somebody right in front of me. All right, he's down. Oh, I've been hit. Let's see if I can get down and find out who is shooting at me. Let's get patched up here. I don't see anybody right now. Who are they firing at? Now, at least from their position, they can take some people out. Oh, we got another person off to the right here. I got to fire blindly. He's popping out. Okay, he's dead. Anybody else? Oh, there's somebody through the fence I can see. All right, so since I can shoot through the fence, that's going to be... I think I just got shot by the MG42. I was going to say, with the fence, though, being able to shoot through it, that means they can likely shoot and see through it to be able to hit me. So I have to be careful as I move through this area. I may not want to stick in the main streets really for too long. I might want to move house to house. Let's go ahead and throw the one grenade that I've got. Hopefully it will take out one of the two guys that are still up there. All right, one's down, but there's still one other. So let's see what we can get here from the dead Soviets. We could get some RG42s. I'll take that first aid kit since the guy with the MG42 shot me. Let's try another toss here. Looks pretty solid. All right, he's down. Cool, I think I can move up. I'm gonna go to the other barricade here while I send everybody else forward. Let's try to see if we can get some more grenades off of these guys, and also first aid kit. Of course, scavenging everything we can off of these guys is going to be important. You'll notice that some of the weapons that my squad is going to be using will be Soviet, and then you have some that are German, like myself here. Some German weapons. But anything that we can grab to help ourselves out, we're going to take. And oh, seriously, most of the guys got taken out here. I've only got 3, 5, and 7. So let's see if we can get these guys to move up here now that I have. I'm back on the move. Again, I'm going to be trying to stay off the roads as much as possible. Oh, we got two guys over off there to the right. Let's see if I can get into a good position to try and take them out. The height of the fences is going to make it so I either have to hop over or use grenades. So that's going to be another reason why it's going to be important to loot a lot of these guys, is so I have a sufficient amount of grenades to kind of move forward. But if there's instances like this where I can use a gate to kind of open up and engage them, I'm going to want to do this. Okay, those two are down, and now somebody else is firing at me. and I cannot see from where. So I'm just going to avoid him and move on up. I don't have to engage every single person that I see. The important part is getting to that church. Okay, let's get these guys moving up here again. Now, Gutman, I think is his name, he's gone ahead and picked up some anti-tank. Though I think we got a bazooka or something like that here, which he has, so that'll come in handy if we come across one of the tanks that are kind of roaming around here. Okay, I'm pinned down, so let's get these guys. We're going to move them as individuals. We're going to move them up, and hopefully they'll start moving a lot more. Okay, there he is. Now, my MG42 gunner's still up. Awesome. I like having that high rate of fire. All right, let's move up again here. And there was somebody off to my right. There he is. Oh, and somebody directly up ahead, too. Look down the iron sights to see if we can take him out. Okay, there's one. Now I can sneak around and get this guy, probably. Cool. Do I want to stay out of the road? Maybe I can help out some of my own guys here if I can find out what they're shooting at. I think it was that one person that I had tried to get away from. So that'll be an important thing too, as we kind of move through this part of the town and also other parts of the town. It'll be imperative that I do clear as many guys as I can, because it looks like the AI is not going to bother with them as well. Or they're not going to bother with them. That's not going to be in the cards. They are definitely going to engage every single person that they can. Well, at least they can go ahead and clear it. My objective is to get to the church, so if I do have to separate from them and kind of go lone wolf, that's what I'm going to have to do here. Way off in the distance, we've got one German soldier who's now on the ground. I missed him. There we go. Okay, these two guys that I took out. I'm seeing that guy right there too. Let's see if I can do a better shot this time around. There we go, dropped him. Okay, I am nervous about getting out into the intersection. But, oh, we got one guy, maybe two I thought I saw, in the property right next to the one that I'm at. What I can do is I can bounce these grenades off of this house. Oh, that one bounced closer to the dude on the right. Oh, got him. Let's try to see if we can get the guy on the left now. I might have gotten a little too far back. Nope, it got him. Running through this person's garden. My bad. All right, let's get over here, and we're going to move everybody up here to this intersection. We're going to go into the next part here of the city. Now, again, I have lost a number of my guys just taking that one particular area here that was near that checkpoint. So for me, my tactics are going to have to try and change a little bit. We're going to have to be small and kind of move together as a unit. But I know as soon as I climb over these fences, I am going to lose it as far as like any type of unit cohesion. But we are resistance fighters. A lot of these guys are not as well disciplined as I might be. I just want to make a difference. Okay, let's keep going. No time. Got to get there as quickly as possible. That church might get overrun if they don't get enough reinforcements. Oh, I'm hearing the tank. There he is. Oh, it's going to come up against my guys here in just a second. Let's hop over these fences, try and get over there and support them if possible. I don't have any AT myself, but if they're able to hit the tank and the crew gets out, oh, he missed. Then I can help him that way. Come on, man. Reload. Get your shot in. Oh, he's dead. So close. All right. Let's see if I can sneak out here. If I can get a hold of the bazooka, maybe. I'm worried because if I poke my head out, is the tank going to see me? Let's see what I can do from here. Okay, I can get into his backpack and I can take these rockets. Let me try and lie down and maybe I can crawl over to that bazooka, pick it up, and then use it to fire on the tank. Okay, he hasn't spotted me. Inventory. Perfect, I have the bazooka. No, he hasn't moved at all. Okay, let's see if we can go for the track, knock it out, get back behind cover because I figured he definitely would have spotted me. Oh, yep, they've gotten out. Perfect. Tank is disabled. I could try to just blow it up here, but if there's anybody that we could spot, might be able to use the gun on it. And that would take up a lot of my ammunition, too, from this bazooka if I were to try and take it out. So I'm not going to concern myself with total destruction. I mean, disabling it here is going to be good enough. Okay, let's get into this tank. And then I'm going to try and see if it's really immobilized. I thought I saw some movement off to the right. I guess not. Okay, what can I see? I'm not seeing anything over here. And looking off to the right, again, where I thought I saw some movement. Not seeing anything. Oh, looking down the road, there might be one person out there in the open. So let's aim at him here. And we'll select the machine gun on this. Oh, he's down. Only got one person with the tank, but still no movement off to the right. That's fine. And I'm trying to move forward and back, and I obviously can't move it without that left track, but that's fine. Let's keep going. We may come across another tank, so I'm going to keep the bazooka with me. My MG42 gunner, I think he might be out of ammo. Because I'm taking fire right here. And that might aggro a machine gunner here and help him engage the enemy that's firing at me, but he's staying pretty silent. And you can see with the yellow that usually means he's either low on ammo or out, but let's get him to move up here though. I'll try to see if I can support him. Okay, back in this road. Oh, we've got another thing up ahead that looks like it's a fuel truck, and they spotted me. So much for trying to be sneaky and stealthy. Now, I was able to see the church from here, so we're not that far away from it. Okay, I'm hearing some fire off to the left. Some sporadic fire. All right, he's moving. Come on, man, hurry up, hurry up. All right. Oh, he's dead. Dang it. Okay, now I'm going solo. I have lost everybody from the resistance here who was out to help me, but that kind of shows how difficult this battle is turning into here for the resistance in this uprising. So far, it's not going too well at all. All right, we're going to throw that grenade to take care of the guy who's in that. Oh, I missed. Okay, we're going to have to try a little bit lower. I just don't want to hit the top of the fence here. Try and just barely get it over. Okay, he's dead, so we can move up into the next property. Though I am a little worried moving up here, because seeing that my MG42 gunner died right by here. I mean, these might have been the guys that took him out, but I can't be sure. Let's see what we can get off of him, because I've used a few grenades. Oh, there's a smoke grenade. That'll be nice, but it's really all the good it's going to do here. I still got one RG42. Let's peek my head out here. Try and see what I can take off of this guy. AI definitely has an advantage here, being able to spot me when it's very difficult for me to see them. So this is a super hard mission right here. Cool. All right, I think I've got a sufficient amount of first aid kits. Oh, taking more fire. Let's just run, get to cover. Was it not letting me go through there? Can I climb over at least? Oh yeah, dang it, I forgot this was here. Oh, come on. Aim. This is so hard to hit him with iron sights and no magnification. Okay, he's down. Again, I don't want to just go down that road if I can avoid it. Yep, I'm taking fire. Let's get over this fence, get some type of cover. I'm hurt, so I'm gonna have to just lay down and try and get patched up here as opposed to run into cover. So it seems like from this lower position, they're not spotting me. Let's get back behind this house. And then I'll move up to the next property. Just from this side. So kind of staying on the edge of this area. But there very well could be enemy to, well, to my back now. Fortunately, nobody in that intersection. So then we'll use this building for cover. I'm still moving to the right here. Somebody spotted me. Oh, there's a guy the other side here. Let's crawl. He doesn't look like he's aggroed. Well, maybe he is now. Let's get back into cover and see. Yep, he's the one who's shooting at me now. So he did see me. Try and toss this grenade over. There we go. That seems like that would be a good spot. Did I get it? I'm getting good with these grenades. Okay, peek my head out here. Oh, we've got one guy standing up here in the intersection. He must have been one of the guys that were shooting at me. Okay, I'm pretty sure this property is clear. We'll hop over the fence. Nobody in that shed. Main road right behind me, off to my right. So I'll be cautious here because I don't want another tank to kind of come down that way. We've got somebody at the end of this, closest to the fence. So this is going to be a long toss, as you can see. Is it going to be enough? Yes. I thought that one was going to be short. It wasn't going to do enough damage, but that took him out. I know my left is clear because I got that building, but the right, yeah, we'll see. Okay, there is the truck. There's one more person that I could see, so let's get another grenade over there. Got him. Okay, I'll have to be cautious because I don't know if there is anybody else who's over here. This is a lot of open area relative to what I've been going through, so this scares me. Oh, fuel truck's on fire. Now, one of the dangerous things, of course, with this fuel truck being on fire is that it does telegraph to the enemy where I'm at, so I'm going to have to move out of this location pretty quickly. Now, seeing that a tank has been hit, fortunately it didn't explode, but with this being the first marker of what's going on around here, like I said, we could see a surge of troops. Oh, dang it. I've been hit pretty good. Time to get down close to this pumpkin patch here. I will patch myself up. Now, let's see. I think that might be just a smoke grenade that I've got there. So I'm lucky enough, I've got this gate here that I can use, so I've got it open. I'll just stick my head out. Whew, last shot I think was the one that took him down. Might have to move and get some more grenades off of those guys. But again, time is of the essence, so I'm a little torn. Now let's do it. Now this guy I think is a medic. Yep. Nothing there. I'll grab one more first aid kit. And then he has this med kit, which usually can heal you a lot more. But since I'm looking like I'm fine right now, I think I'm going to drop it just because the extra weight. There we go. We'll give him a first aid kit back because I'm up to 6. Alright, nothing on this street that I can see. Oh, we got somebody right in front of me. Oh, another one. Guy's trying to surprise me. Oh, here's somebody else. Let's get into cover though. Let's get behind these fences. This is getting intense, and I'm like really, really close to that church. So I'm feeling more pressure now than I had because I don't want to die right here and have to start over. Oh. Oh. Lucky I spotted that guy. With it getting darker, it's becoming more difficult to see the Soviets. Their camouflage is definitely working right here. Some muzzle flashes like with this guy. And then hopefully like just seeing a part of their helmet or something like that sticking over the fence is really the only way I'm able to mark where these guys are. Okay, nothing. Move up. One advantage here as far as moving up and over these fences is if there is anybody nearby. With the elevation that I have, I guess, as I'm climbing over. Now would be the time to know if anybody is nearby, just by the way that they'd be firing at me. We're going to keep using... Oh, hello. Well, that's why I want to use these fences for cover here as much as possible. Get to one position after another. Okay, still nobody. I mean, I might be scot-free here. Now, this church here is a great position for us to defend. You can see it's got a fence all around it that we can use. Oh, here's this guy. I'm not out of the woods yet. For us to be able to get some steady shots onto the enemy, and it is in an elevated position. So it gives us basically good 360-degree view of what's going on. Now, off to the left, you have some buildings and stuff like that, but to the right, you've got a good look on the river and some of the structures that are here. Now, we were right. There are reports of Soviets heading our way after the destruction of that fuel truck. They're coming on foot and bringing what reinforcements that they can here by truck to the area as well to make sure that they lock it down and suppress anything here. Now, I'm being asked to look in this direction towards the river, and I'm seeing some Soviet movement there. You can see him kind of ducking down, getting close to the river, using that defilade. I'm not seeing anything over here at this stadium either, except a Soviet flag, and we are getting some movement from over there, so that means we've definitely had some people there. All right, there's the first kill as we try to hold this church against the Soviets. There's another one down. Okay, our guys are opening up here this open field. If the Soviets go through that, this is basically just a great killing zone for us. Yeah, there's some of them in that field, but we've got this truck coming up. I thought I had heard a vehicle here. The driver's down, that's why it's going around in circles. We've got some guys with the AT opening up on them. Well, it stopped. Try and get these guys as they jump out. Oh, no need. Just shoot that truck. All right, let's keep it up, guys. We got to hold out here as long as we can. Got to make these Soviets regret coming here into Poland. All right, I'm not seeing anything at all. That might have been the first wave that we knocked out here, and actually we took them out pretty easily. Wouldn't be surprised if they try another wave here, especially with the destruction of that vehicle, and again, telegraphing where we are and what has happened. Oh, we lost one person already here on this side. Who's he shooting at? Maybe I can help you out, bro. Oh yeah, you got somebody close to that building, but he's down. Okay, what do we got? Let's hold here and wait for some more to come in. And here they are. This force is going to be a lot larger. But I think we'll be able to hold these guys again. They send more stuff at us. The only thing I'm worried about here is going to be armor. Now I'm in the air. I'm starting to hear whizzing of artillery. Yep. They are going to shell this part of the city here. If they can't suppress it, they are just going to utterly destroy it. Nothing we can do here except just continue to try and hold out. Try and get some cover here as I fix myself up. I gotta get back into the fight. All right, let's get on the fence here. Engage some of these guys at close range. I'm not seeing anybody. Oh, that house to our left was destroyed. That's happening all across this area of the city too. Is every arty round going off? Oh, we're dead. So that is going to be it here for this one. The way that Warsaw is going, it's not too good for the uprising, but it is forcing the Soviets to devote more resources to the city and overall helping the cause of the Western Allies. So hopefully soon Warsaw and Poland will be freed. We'll have to find out in a future episode though. So thanks again for watching, you guys. Like the video if you enjoyed what you saw. Subscribe for more of this content because we've got a few more episodes of this left. Make sure that you guys join our Discord where we got a lot of great conversations on videos and a number of other topics. We'd love to have you there. And of course, if you can help support the channel through Patreon, your financial support does a lot to be able to help this community and the channel as a whole. So it's definitely very much appreciated. Thanks again for watching, you guys. War is hell. You don't have to worry because Warfighters, I've got your 6.